All right, everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for today, September the 5th, 2022. I'm choosing to do you some questions, pulling from the Empowerment deck. I don't use these very often. Oh wow, we had the title. I put the title of empowerment. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday? So for some of you that have not seen that video, make sure you go and take a look at that. Okay. Please remember that I do follow and practice Vedic Sidereal on my channel, not Western astrology or astronomy. Hey, Miss Linda from New York, how you feeling today? So the sun is still in Leo for about 6 more days, give or take. You okay? All right. So let's get ready for Mercury, okay, to go retrograde, right? So we got to also do that video. I'm already experiencing the pre-shadow phase of Mercury. I've been working at this new job at the airport, working with international cargo as an agent. And why do they didn't have me even in the system as an employee? So I better get paid on time. So they don't know what's going on, but I was just shaking my head like, we not even in Mercury retrograde, and y'all ain't even got me in the system. And I'm waking up early in the morning, getting home late, and dealing with this international stuff, going through training and learning this and learning that. And corporate ain't even got me in the system as an employee. Girl, child, you talking about somebody was mad. Long as it get fixed though, right? But things, I'm finna say simple things, but that's not something simple. But things like that, a lot of you will begin to recognize. Also dealing with paperwork. Make sure that you're reading over paperwork. If you can, go ahead and try and do some. Yeah, this energy is crazy. Well, it's already been crazy, right? Since the beginning of this year. And remember all of these eclipses that we already had, and we still got 2 more. Where my paper at? We still got 2 more eclipses to go through. And remember that each eclipse take about 6 months, sometimes to a year of that energy. So we're going to experience more bad weather, volcanoes. We're already seeing a lot of flood in Mississippi. We're seeing the lakes just evaporating before our eyes, right? All of this is very biblical. So when I tell you that it's time to understand and pay attention and work on your spiritual self, your higher self, it could be some very bad catastrophe. Okay? Because we just don't know. We don't know when, right? October the 25th is going to be a solar eclipse, a partial. For me, that's going to be in Libra, Vedic Sidereal. And then November the 7th through the 8th, it's going to be a total lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Okay. So April and May, we had the Aries, the Black Moon. That was April the 30th. And May, it was the Blood super moon, right? Mm-hmm. And that moon was about promoting change and growth. So I wasn't even planned on saying that, right? Or bringing that into this reading. Okay, empowerment questions. It's some bad weather up there, Miss Linda. And y'all can just really tell it's been raining literally almost every day since summer supposed to had started, right? Soon we're going to be also starting the fall equinox. So ain't no telling what's that's going to bring. That could be the triggering time of, I don't even want to call it out because my words are very powerful. So let's move on from that. Okay. So these that came out in your shuffle. So I don't usually do pick a card or whatever, but you can call it pick a card. I just been guided to do this because y'all, I am about to fall on my face. I am real sleepy. I'm hungry. My feet hurt. My back hurt. I've been typing all day. I've been sitting in traffic. I had to stop by the grocery store. I had to cook real quick before my daughter got out of school because she's a teenager and she liked to eat. I know y'all don't want to hear me rambling, but I had to do something or y'all was going to get a reading about 1:30 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Okay, because that's how I feel. Or you may not have gotten one at all. I do have a couple of personal readings I need to do. I'll probably do those after I take a nap. I'm not even going to lie to you. I am off tomorrow. So if you got a personal reading with me, you'll get an email between tonight and tomorrow. Okay. Now, I do want to tell you again about when I email you your personal readings, and this is for everybody, the file, how I email it to you is going to only hold your reading for about 28 days or so. I don't have any type of capacity or any type of sophisticated system to hold readings for 12 months or more. So if you are, and that's just for me, other readers on YouTube, they got their own way. So if you want to save your readings so you can always look back to it, okay? Because readings that I give you, it takes days, months, weeks, years. Sometimes some of my loyal subscribers say 2 years ago when I gave them a reading, they're seeing it coming out now in their life and they're trying to go back to it because they remember an aha moment of something that I said. So use an iPad or a laptop or something like that, right? And use your phone and record it or vice versa and save it to some of your own personal reading devices. It's not going to save in your email, okay? It's going to dissipate. So save it to another one of your electronics. Thank you. All right. I hope everybody is well. Thank you. Hey, LJ. LJ, what happened with your boss? Girl, I'm about to fall on my face. I am so sleepy. And I'm already a night owl. So once I take this nap, I'm going to be up for the rest of the night till about 7:30 in the morning. I appreciate y'all. If it weren't for y'all, I wouldn't be here. Okay. But I do need to, I had an epiphany too last night that I need to go back to getting y'all individual zodiac signs. You still haven't heard anything? Okay. I need to go back to putting out y'all individual zodiac signs, Aries through Pisces, back up. I'm going to get back to that. Okay. She's silent right now. I know she is, because Mercury about to go retrograde. You need to do a personal reading. What's going on with you? You just had, I didn't want to see this. You just had one, LJ, didn't you? And the reason I don't, and I put the individual zodiac signs out like that anymore, is because with tarot readings, you only really supposed to get one once a year, or you can do one every 6 months, because you have to let the timing of divine timing happen. Once I tell you something, June or July, okay. Once I tell you something in the reading, it's about getting the information, storing it in your crown chakra. It's a fly in here, and just letting life happen. Right? Just walking your journey, not having your personal reading or whatever like that stored in the back of your head. And every time you turn the corner, is it this? Is it that? It's just like you got your reading, let it be, let it flow, and just live your life. And when it unfolds to you, you already know what it's going to be, right? But we're humans. We still want to try and get the most information that we can, when we can, while we can. I don't blame you, right? But that's really how tarot go. We're only supposed to do it once a year. And even though you see people put out monthly, weeklies, dailies, pick a card and all this, they're doing that to get their videos and their timing up and more money from YouTube. But doing these YouTube channels, we don't really make no money off of these videos unless you're really getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views. And my channel don't do that. Okay. I don't get those type of views. Why? Because I don't follow the masses. I don't follow the masses. I don't follow what they do. I don't, thank you, Angus. I don't, I've always been my own person. A leader, never follower. So I'm just putting cards when they're telling me to pull them, and we're just going to turn them over. Sometimes less is more, right? Sometimes less is more. Because I always give y'all almost an hour every day when I do give you a reading, right? So maybe this is just something because, we got this Mercury video that we got to do too. So we're just going to take this with a grain of salt right now. And yeah. And don't say this not enough. It's always enough. It's always enough. The empowerment, what I'm hearing, is coming from the sun still being in Leo. So it's still some things that needs to be highlighted or enlightened to you. And it don't have to be about other people. Okay. It can be it's about your own personal power. So these cards right now as enlightenment is to help you, what's still something that you need to know, be pointed out to you, something that may be coming around the corner, something that you may have to deal with because Mercury is going retrograde. Okay. Also because of love or partnership, because Venus is still in Leo. Okay. So Venus is uncomfortable in the house of Leo and she can't wait to leave. Okay. She still got to go through Virgo. And she trying to make it home, okay? She trying to make it home to her own natural house so she can feel inspired, loved, looked at very creatively. She can feel relaxed. She can feel very creative. She can look and feel very beautiful, okay? Because she's having a hard time in Leo because Leo gonna give her the business, okay? Because Leo like, hey, you up in my house. So don't come over in my house trying to tell me what to do because I am the strength card. I am the sun. So I am going to kind of like dim your light and dim your planet. So a lot of you, that is what's happening when it comes to love relationships right now, unless you are an Aquarius or a Leo. Okay. Now we may add some more to this, but let me go ahead and get this before I put too much stuff on here. I think lastly, we'll just throw the tarot down and call it a night. All right. So your empowerment card is, if I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do now? And I don't know, okay, which deck, or if you feel like all of them needs to be an epiphany to you as a suggestion or advice, go for it. Okay. Go for it. If I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do now? So go ahead and answer that question to yourself. If you didn't feel any shame for whatever reason or about a situation or about a person, or do you have shame or fear to yourself or about yourself about something that you did or you didn't do? Something that I'm hearing that you didn't confess. What would you do now? Okay. Now, some of you may not even have any shame or fear. So look at that. See, I called the sun out. Y'all see me put the cards. I love my guides. So enjoy success and happiness. Okay. Now, for some of you, like I was saying, the sun may be at some point in time, okay, or still got a couple of days. And even in the shadow phase after the sun leaves Leo, right? Because it's then going to go into Virgo, Vedic sidereal, where the sun is going to exude if you want to continue to put more work, hard work, and effort and service into something regarding that you may feel shame or fear about. It's going to enlighten that house of Virgo, where you're going to have to pay attention to the details. So the shame or fear, whether you have it right now or not, still could come out, or you still may have to deal with a situation with the person. You know, it may not be directed to you, but maybe somebody that you're dealing with or know is feeling shame. Maybe they are feeling fear right now. And the sun, okay, is shining that fear and shame more to that person right now. And they don't know how to deal with it. Maybe it was, maybe it was covered up to this person or you by the moon. Remember that the moon is could be very shady and very unpredictable, very opposite of what the sun is. The sun is going to bring it out to the open. The moon is going to try and hide it. Okay. So this other person you're dealing with can be very governed by the moon, or wherever the moon is in their chart right now, or whatever house or yours. Now we have rest and rejuvenation. Like I said, some type of ghosting, isolation. Some of you, this person is going to be brought out to the open, or they're coming out of darkness to talk to you or express some type of fear, or this could also be you. Ooh, destiny. Wow. Okay. Left hand of fate. I feel that it is a destined time right now for this to be taken care of. Now, I'm going to tell you that anytime this destiny hand come out, if it's not taken care of, it's going to be another cycle. It's going to be another cycle, whether this time, this lifetime, or the next. And we really talked about that a lot with the past life cards in yesterday reading. That was a very heavy, deep reading. The destiny is, if this person can overcome and speak on or express, or to give a sorry, or to accept a sorry, however it goes for you, this is going to heal the sun. Thank you, angels. This situation and relationship where it was rested, and both of you have rested and rejuvenated, or took times to oneself, manifested or thought about the situation, before that person or you comes forward. It will change your destiny. Okay, so for some of you, this person or situation is supposed to happen. Also, Saturn, I'm hearing, can be a lesson in this. Okay, maybe you're not supposed to be with them, but it's about the shame and fear of what needs to be embraced, healed, rest and rejuvenation, and contemplated on. Okay, the shame and fear needs to go. We never want to have or live with shame and fear. The cycles, the moon. Like I said, a cycle. I just said either this lifetime or the next. It's a cycle. And some of you have realized this. Maybe that could be the fear of this person coming back. Okay, some of you are saying, I hope they don't realize that this is a cycle. I hope they don't realize that we are meant to be together. Because if they do come forward, This is where you're holding the fear. This is where, because you don't know what you're going to do. If you are recognizing that this relationship or person is part of your destiny, okay, you already done took a break from them. At one point, it was a very happy situation. Some of you were married to this person. Some of you got a child by this person as a child's father, or you seen this person as husband material, but maybe it didn't get that far, or maybe you did have to divorce this person and it changed your destiny. And now you're coming from a rest and rejuvenation point where your destiny point has changed, right? Especially if you have divorced. So it's a new cycle. I hope y'all can see the cards. So it's a new cycle now for you. And some of you still could be holding shame where that I can't believe I went through that. I can't believe I'm divorced. I can't believe I'm single now. My family, also the son with the destiny card, is broken up, or I'm a single parent now. Now I fear going toward new relationships or doing that all over again. Rest and rejuvenation, that's something that you would now have to heal for oneself, okay? To heal that and to get back into enjoying the success and happiness and not having shame and fear when it comes to love. You know, a lot of people go to that when relationships don't work out. They shut themselves down for years and years and years and years. This is your destiny. This is your life. That is something that you are not supposed to do for a very, 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 very long time, because you're missing out. You're missing out on opportunities. You're missing out on laughter and having fun and uniting and integrating. And you don't let one person stop the whole show. Okay. And this is also what some of you are learning. Your next card is a message. I told you they were going to message. There you go. So that fear and shame could be brought back up. Okay. It could be brought back up for some of you. Because, like I said, something about Saturn is still a lesson that you need to, even if it's, you know, the fear of having to accept their apology. Because some of you I'm hearing, it's like, how is that going to make me seem as a person that I had to bow down, or all this stuff this person did to me? Now I got the nerve to accept their apology. Yes, you do need to. Because it's for your healing, the sun, not for them. That's the epiphany. That's the aha moment. Now, whether that other person accept yours or not, if you decide to also give it at the same time or offer it, that's on them. They're going to be left with a sense of stagnation and procrastination, and the lack of healing that for their self. Because when you give also an apology out to somebody who know they did you wrong, you're shutting down a narcissist, correct? Because they're being a narcissist to try and control you in a situation by offering an apology. Okay, to try and reverse the shame, to still try and put the fear on you instead of them holding the fear. Oh, thank you, angels. Okay, I didn't know I had that in me. All right, let's put your card down here. And so when you give that apology and they know they don't supposed to have one, that's their epiphany and aha moment. Okay, as a way to start healing their self when it comes to their own judgment. Like, why did they apologize to me? I know they didn't do anything because I know I'm the one that did it. But it's what it is. I hear the word forgiveness. And a lot of true evil, again, narcissist type of people, very arrogant, the sun, egotistical people do not like to have to hear and deal with the words, I forgive you, because they want to dish it out, but they don't want to have to receive it. right? They don't want to have to hold somebody telling them within, I forgive you, because they want to get away with doing wrong. Look at there. Look how he's looking. You see what I'm saying? You know my angel's going to give me the cards. And this little baby right here is looking like what I just told you. Coming to this person to say, I forgive you. And then look how the narcissist is looking. Four of Cups. Shame and fear. All right, let's move on to the next one. Your empowerment card says, what is it that fascinates you so much that the thought or feeling of it won't leave you alone? What is it that fascinates you so much that the thought or feeling of it won't leave you alone? How do I put this feeling into action right now? So what is it that's fascinating you right now? Is it a job, career change, money, opening up or starting a business, creating a product, love, relationships, starting to date, getting back into the dating field, opening up? Okay. I'm hearing empathy. I don't know what that's about. But what is your feeling about it? Because something is bothering you right now, and you already know or feel like it's not leaving you alone. Okay. So to me, that is for you to need to turn inward, the Hermit card. Okay. For you to get insight and wisdom about what you need to do to get the answer. Because if something is keep bothering you, could also be back to row number 1, shame or fear. But it says fascinated. So fascinated is very intrigued, very inquisitive. Oh, I got some good words today. So why are you having this feeling, and why won't it leave you alone? Is it about a message? Is it about receiving a message, sending a message? Is it about marriage? Is it about love, relationship? Is it about children? Is it about your business? What is it for you? So how do I put this feeling into action right now? So Mars, Vedic Sidereal, is in Taurus. Okay. So first of all, if you're a Taurus, then you're going to really put something into action. Okay. So for some of you, it can be you're fascinated about renovating your home, making your home feel or look better. It can be also you're very fascinated about a feeling of revamping or putting more money into your savings and into your checking. This also can be you're fascinated about putting something into action where Mars is, right? Taurus second house. Into how I'm hearing how some of you, your feelings about what you value is changing. And you're putting action into and about that right now. The Traveler, moving in a new direction. For some of you, it's moving. You're fascinated or really thinking about moving right now, possibly to a new city, a new state, taking a flight, traveling, vacation. The Sun card over here also is vacation. If you got the time and the money, go. Okay? Go. So for some of you, how do you put this feeling into action right now? You know, Mars being in Taurus, some of you also may want to leave a relationship because the lack of emotional security that you're not getting. And it's really fascinating. It can be really fascinating to you right now that the thought or the feeling you keep having about it, that you're ready to go. You're ready to move on. You're ready to press forward. The second chakra, which is, what is that? Sacral. We had that video the other day. We went a whole hour talking about the sacral chakra. So that's your gut instinct. That's also where your creativity come from. That is the area of where a child is held, or your sacral chakra, procreation, the making of a child. Again, fifth house of Leo. That is where you have fun. That's where intimacy and sex brews or comes from. Okay. That's also dating. So some of you may be really fascinated about getting out, dating new people, having fun, doing something fun, going to a movie, going to sports. I know sports are about to start up, right? So it's going to be tailgating. So maybe some of you will be tailgating or having to do that for the first time, or getting back into that. And you're ready to put that into action, traveling to different states for games. And we have control issues. Also moving away or moving from control issues from over yourself, or putting more control issues over yourself, or leaving the traveling card, somebody who had a lot of control over you. It also can be some of you are going or having a new job to move to, or that you're being transferred to, right? And it's less friction is what I hear. It's better benefits. It's better. You can move around, it's a lot more freeway, okay, where you can do a little bit more creativity, and you're very anxious to move into this new direction, because Taurus also is money, right? So you're very anxious about having more money. Whatever creative idea that you're thinking about or doing is going to give you more control over your money. Okay. Wow, the tornado, chaos. So some of you are really moving fast. That's that Mars energy right there. And look at there. But it's the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is what you are getting more control of. Okay, you're moving in a new direction now. Some of you already feel it, right? You already feel it, that the things that you are fascinating about, and the thoughts or the feelings that won't leave you alone, is about changing up, moving in a new direction. Can be relationship, the way you look at love, the things that you possessed. Maybe you don't want to possess them anymore. So maybe you're clearing the clutter. Where that you used to have a lot of control issues about holding on to this and holding on to that. And, you're also noticing the 10 of Pentacles here in reverse, that it's no substance to it anymore, because second house of Taurus is about values and what you possess, right? So you don't want to have control over that, or letting somebody else have control over you. Somebody also, 4 of Swords, also somebody over your money. Take on how it resonates. So we got the 4 of Swords, right? That's also right here in row number 1, rest and rejuvenation. So I feel that this card, like it says, what is it that's fascinating you so much that the thought, you see that? And she's laying down and she's thinking. The thought or feeling of it won't leave you alone. 4 of Swords. So you've been thinking about it a lot. Okay, some of you can be a traveling job, some type of working job that you travel and you have more control. So some of you can be an operator, owner, or entrepreneur in that. It also is you're taking a break, not letting things, people, or situations control you anymore. Also, Taurus, second house is emotional security. Okay. We're not going to go too deep in it. You can always rewind this and listen to it and let your epiphany, okay, and your own insight help to guide you more. Who am I? Got some great cards here today. Who are you? Who are you? You know what? To be honest, I was thinking about that last night, and the other day. Realizing who I am, coming into my gift about what I do here. This is a huge calling. It may seem or be very simple to you all, but this here takes a lot of energy. It's not even about the cards. It's the opening up to the gift to be able to be channeled the messages. Okay. And what's the freaky part of it is that everything that a lot of times I say and put out in these messages, it comes true. So that's the scary part of it. Who am I? The arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Thank you. It just reminded me. I was talking to my daughter about that last night. I was trying to give her information about, I was trying to give her crystals to wear around her neck. Why? Because she's the daughter of a psychic. And so my archangels or my guides and ancestors not only protect me, but they also, she has hers and they protect her. Why? Because she's my seed. I'm not the only one in my family. I was telling her too, it's two other people in my family, one younger than me and one that is older, that does this and understands this type of realm that we are in. The rest of the family don't know. They ain't nowhere near third eye open. Okay. So I was telling her that, you know, she wanted a necklace to wear, and I was trying to give her like protection crystals and things like that, or even clear quartz for her to wear. Like I have this around my neck all the time, black obsidian, because I need the spiritual protection, because I open gates, I open doors to get these messages, and sometimes stuff go out and sometimes stuff come in. Okay. And I was explaining to her that, you know, she like, I don't want to wear that. That's not pretty. So I was trying to explain to her about protective energy. Sometimes if they can't get to me, they'll get to you. Because this energy don't want things to be broken that has been as a chain for so long. I don't know when the last person in my ancestry was doing this or was a channeler. You understand what I'm saying? So obviously I'm picking it up for my 40-something-year-old generation that the rest of my family is not doing. You're very smart. You get what I'm trying to say. Hostility. Wow, these cards are matching up. I keep saying wow, but I'm not wowed. I just say wow. So surround yourself with protective energy. Also the dream catcher. It looks like a dream catcher to me, but it's actually not. Some of you can have Sag or be a Sag in your chart. But you see, the surround yourself with protective energy. Somebody could also be very angry. Who are you? Who are you really? If you need to protect yourself like this because somebody is very angry towards you, very hostile. Also, again, the sun in Leo, not blaming Leos, but the sun is about egotistical and also very arrogant, rude, hostile, belligerent, right? So for some of you, this is also a warning to protect yourself by any means necessary. Okay. Now, this question, who am I, for some of you can also be asking you, who is this? Do you know who this may be? Now, this also could be not as just a threatening energy towards you, but it also can be, who am I, where that this person is protecting their self from you. Okay. And you may try and reach out to this person or have some type of conversation because this is an arrow. This is a message. And they're very hostile. also may block you or tried to block you or did block you. Okay, and they surrounded themselves with a protective energy. So my question to you is, who are you and what did you do? Family. Wow, that sucks. So some of you, who am I? You're a protector. You're a protector of your family, especially if you're a single parent, right? If you're not, you're still protective of your energy. Thank you, angels, okay? And some of you may need to be a hostile person. Get back. Give me 50 feet, okay? I ain't studying that 3 feet, 6 feet stuff. Give me 50 feet. I'm going to protect me. I'm going to protect my energy. I'm going to surround myself and call upon my angels, my archangels to also, and my strong ancestors to continue to protect me and my family. And I just said that, didn't I? Before I turned the card over. That's crazy. All right. Your other card, darlings, is the strength card. This is a lot of protection and around your aura. What is this card? The house. Ooh. All right. You could take it literal or whatever. Okay. So some of you, please be very protective of your home right now. I don't know if this is an ex or somebody that you're dating or somebody that is very angry or hostile towards you. Also could be a friend. Don't have to be a lover. Also could be a brother or something like that, or a dad that's flipping out on you, or they're flipping out in their house, okay, in their own dwelling. And you may try and go and protect the other members of the family of this from this certain person who's being very angry and very hostile. Now, this energy right here also can be Mars, because Mars, thank you, angels, is a warrior. Mars is a warrior. Mars does like to fight. Mars does stand up for itself as a planet. Also, Mars can be very hostile. Okay. So the question can be like asking you, who am I? The cards are asking you, like, do you know who I am? Do you know who Vesta is talking about? So make sure you think and try and figure out who this person may have a vendetta. It can just be angry words, because Mars is in probably their third house of Gemini. Thank you, angels, okay? And also Mercury is going retrograde soon. So this also could be some very argumentative words that are coming your way. So just speak love and light. Don't entertain. Okay, I hope ain't nobody popping up at your house, because let them have it. Okay, so tell their dad, don't pop up at my house, because I'm going to show you who I am. There you go. Let me get your tarot card down here. And I'm really feeling very strong about row 1 and row 3, just to let you know. Okay. Oh, the house card for me is a timing of, I hope I don't have to move. I've been here like a long time, 8 years. You know what that means? I got a lot of shit, and I don't want to pack it up. I'm trying to think if my landlord is slickly trying to sell my condo. But anyway, the house here is a timing of 6 months. So even though I'm giving you this reading now, save it as, remember, I always tell y'all to make a playlist for videos, not only my channel, but videos that you resonate with, right? And if the timing is way off, save the video, right? And you'll keep an inkling in it in the back of your head. So about time 6 months come, what's that, about March or so? You can remember this reading, okay? And you'll play it back. Why you get 3 cards? Y'all special. Look at that, 5 of swords. More swords in the air. Now, didn't they just have a stabbing up north? Y'all know I'm in Atlanta. Wasn't it a stabbing up north in Kentucky or something like that, where 10 people were dead and 13 was injured or something like that. It's been all over the YouTube and some of the news. I think it was some teenage boys or something like that did it. The reason I'm saying that, because it was a stabbing. And look at all these knives. This is a lot here. So somebody also could be, this could be like a inkling to you as a brother. Also could be a feminine, okay? Because it can be a feminine here that snaps. It could be a feminine that snaps. It could be the pretty little redhead here that snaps and turn into her masculine energy. Okay, so the question again is, who am I? Is this a next door neighbor that you know that has been having a lot of altercations and physical abuse going on? Okay, the reading's not always personally about you. It could be your surroundings. Thank you, angels. Okay, surroundings around your home, which is your community. So you need to make sure you have your doors and everything locked. Make sure you let these children in early if they're outside playing. Okay. Make sure you keep in communication with your own family where they're at. Make sure that they're in the house also. Because this can be somebody in your neighborhood where things get very hostile. It also, I'm hearing that somebody could be running around in the neighborhood with a knife, or from a fight or altercation, or from a stabbing. Okay. Cards always give you inclination of something. I feel that also some of you are really trying to keep the strength. This is who you are. You are the strength card right now to be the protective energy of your kids and of you and your family. Okay. So you're doing the best. You're doing very good. This is why you're also hostile. It's kind of like you are in your strength. Okay. And stay that protective energy. Some of you may need to get sage. Some of you may need to do black salt around your doors and windows. You also may want to can also put black obsidian or crystals, if you have them, by your front door as ways of protection. Some of you also, I'm hearing an alarm. It may be time for you to invest in some type of alarm. Okay. Now, lastly, who am I? I'm hearing a love type of relationship. Somebody has been very hostile in their words. Could be the last words that you spoke to this person before y'all broke it off or separated. And you just decided to stay protected or protect your energy. And this other person, okay, could have been very mad and hostile because you wasn't kept giving in to the situation. You wasn't kept giving back altercation or exchange of words. Okay, it could have been a baby daddy, baby mama. Also could have been a sister, a brother, a mother, a father. And, you know, you have been struggling with this, or you still are struggling with this. So this person may also communicate to you. Okay, they may ask, can they come and see you? So again, the question is, who is this? So we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords also is about again, altercation and fight, exchange of words. Could also be with somebody you had in your home before that you felt was like family. So it can be somebody you considered as a best friend, and maybe you're feeling that they're turning on you. Thank you, angels. Okay, remember, Mercury is going retrograde in a couple of days. So with all these swords coming out here, it can be some words that are about to come up, needs to be said, whether it's to you or you going to need to speak it as a way of protection. Okay. You could also hear somebody talking about you or gossip from a family member. Somebody could also be talking about your home. This also can be abuse. Somebody also could be caught about abuse. I just read also too, I didn't see what state it was. It was a couple that's in jail now for the stabbing of a 10-year-old boy, their own child. Again, this is Rahu, okay, and also Mars energy. And things that were hidden, the sun is now be illuminating. Anything, when the sun is in 5th house of Leo, anything that's going on with kids is going to be brought up to the light. If they are angry, if they are hostile, if they're doing things in the home that you don't know about, okay, it's about to come out. If your baby daddy got another child on the way and you don't know, you're going to find out. If you're pregnant and trying to hide it, it's about to come out to the family. Okay? The sun going to expose everything. If you're hiding hostile feelings and you have been trying to hold it down and not say anything like that, you're about to break too. So I don't know who's going to be on the recipient end of that. So we have 7 of Cups, making sure you try and choose the right thing here or what to say. Again, Taurus, 2nd house is speech. And now you have 5 of Cups. Regretting what happened, or somebody is regretting what happened. Also, like I said, somebody could be coming back towards you to speak. And instead of being sweet and nice, they could be very mean and very hostile. Okay, because they made the wrong choice. So now they want to argue and fight. So just keep your strength about it. Now, again, remember the house card is a time of 6 months. So you also could have to fight for, what you call that? Some of you are going to have to fight for your home. Okay, so I don't know if you're fighting for your home as a way to not have to move, or you're fighting for the best rate or mortgage rate, or you're fighting against a bid, okay, for a home. Maybe somebody is bidding against you, and the owner of the home is going to choose who they want to sell the house to. Okay, because the house card can be moving, also can be an argument of somebody leaving the home, wanting to leave the home. Okay, so if they are argumentative and very hostile, don't try and hold nobody there. Let them go. Let them go, because it's going to escalate. I see it here, right? All right. I just want to throw out something. 52 minutes. Ooh, Saturn. I knew that. Uranus. Ooh, stirring stuff up. Ooh, Libra. Wow. Let's try and get something positive out of this. Saturn, a lesson. Okay. Be realistic and be concerned. You must wait before you will obtain success or happiness here. First row. So now that I'm putting these cards out last, make sure you go back and rewind it a little bit and remember what we talked about there. I'm not going to go back all over it. Uranus, 11th house of Aquarius. Nothing going on in Aquarius right now except 7th house, which is Leo, the partnership house. Again, where Venus and the sun is. A lot of trials and tribulation, thank you, angels, about partnership, which is Libra, 7th house of marriage, love, relationships, okay? Only thing other than Saturn has left Aquarius and in Capricorn, okay? So some of these zodiac signs can not only be your sun, also could be your moon or ascendant, your Mars, your Venus. I'm hearing Scorpio or your Mercury. There we go. Okay. Libra, cooperation, making a decision, wanting things to be fair. Okay. So this can be what the fight or the altercation or the hostility. It don't have to be a physical fight, but it could be some altercational words, some very hostile words. Okay. Like, well, you talking very hostile. So you talking like you want to fight, you know. Or you're very insulting with your words and they're coming across very hostile. So now some of you may have a change about your decision about a relationship, whether ending it or changing your mind and not, moving forward with it. Again, if it's not you, like I said, partnership, right? So somebody could be very hostile coming towards you because they want love and relationship. Well, that's not the way to get it. That's not the way that you get it. Okay? Because they were confused before. They could have had it to fight their way out of a confusing time relationship, bad money management, and they missed you or missed the relationship with you because you left or you moved forward without them. Okay, and they was left as 5 of Cups, or that can be the outcome. Let's put out your last cards. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hey, Stagner, I'm just now looking down. Yeah, I put y'all reading out today because I'm so exhausted. I'm about to eat and go to sleep so early. Okay, and I'll probably be on early tomorrow also because I'm off. Okay, synchronicity. So the prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Okay, so make sure you go back and watch the reading again. And we see there a new dawn. This fell on the floor yesterday and we couldn't read it, remember? And this is the sun again, Leo. A new beginning, a new dawn. The worst is behind you now, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. Remember that Uranus 11th house is Aquarius, right? The star card. Your hopes, wishes, and dreams, groups of people, charity work, friends, family. An unusual example and a major change. Okay? Expected change. Expecting a change is that the worst is behind you now. So if you're still in your mindset of feeling chaos, this is what also you need to change here. Please also be very wary of your weather wherever you're living at right now. It could be some tornado outbreaks. Your last card for row 3 is empowerment. Today's title. And this is why I use the empowering cards. All right, so you're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. This was the card that we got yesterday reading of why I titled it. Did I title yesterday's reading Empowerment? I think I did. So this wasn't meant to be a part 2. I just do what I'm told. Okay. All right. So if y'all like this, leave something in the comment and let me know. It's not like usually the way that I always do y'all cards, but hey, let's do something a little different every now and then. I thought it was going to be a little shorter, but it wasn't. But when I get the message out, that's when we stop. Okay. I don't go by, oh, it's 10 minutes, so I need to rush and no. When they tell me I'm finished with giving y'all the message, then I'm finished. If you like 7-minute readings, then this channel is not for you. You can always stop it and come back to it, right? You don't have to sit here the whole hour. You can watch 15, 20 minutes of it and then come back to it and finish the rest. That way you get the whole reading, because a lot of times a lot of people click off and what they need to hear, they miss because they're impatient. Saturn. And this is what Saturn is working with this person and or you. It's about patience. Right? Patience also can be very egotistical because you're not getting what you want when you want it. All right. So y'all remind me, moderators, to make sure I do the Mercury retrograde read, okay, in the next couple of days. And we also need to do a Venus and Leo. Did I do one of those? I'm not quite sure. I'll look at my playlist and see. So y'all remind me to possibly do a Venus and Leo read, and the Mercury video for us. And what else? I need to also do a Sag moon video. All right, moderators, make sure y'all remind me, okay? I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all get some rest. Okay, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.